What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters, and welcome to No Life Till Metal. It's time for a massive, gargantuan, monstrous episode of The Mail. That's right. It's time for another episode of The Mail. And this is a massive episode of The Mail because I have multiple boxes open. Some are vinyl community people and some are not. I just thought I'd just open them all up at one time. Been saving these for a couple days, actually about 3 days now. So I had time to do some recording, and I'm going to start off with a package that I actually already did open from a good friend of mine who is not a vinyl community member, who doesn't do videos, but is a vinyl collector and has a great collection himself, and I'm actually encouraging him to start collecting or start doing videos. His name is Todd Mitchell, and of course I just had a photo to show you, but I dropped it. There you go. There's Todd with Jer from Tankard in 2015, and he sent me this little interesting item that I thought I would share with you guys. I'm sure everybody remembers these records. The 1978 Kiss and Casablanca did something that no record company had done before, or no band had done before, and simultaneously released 4 solo albums by the members of Kiss. And if you had gone to the store and bought those 4 solo albums, they came in a little bag that looked a little bit like this. And Todd gave me this bag. I've never even seen one of these bags before, and you know, it's not in perfect shape, but it's from 1978. Wouldn't expect it to be. I definitely wouldn't put records in it these days because it would probably tear, but very cool item from Todd Mitchell. Like I said, he doesn't do videos, but he does comment on a lot of videos, and I'm hoping someday he'll actually do videos himself, because like I said, he's got a massive collection. He's been collecting since the 80s and still has this whole collection. So thanks, Todd. I really appreciate this bag. Very cool addition to my collection. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it, whether I'm going to put it in a frame or put it in a scrapbook. I'll figure out something. Next up is some VCLT from EJD715, Eric Dust. Eric was my former New Mexico VC buddy. Unfortunately, Eric has moved. Fortunately for him, I mean, he's happier where he's at. Unfortunately, we can't hook up anymore like we used to. First time I met him was at the Albuquerque Record Convention some years ago, and went to 1 or 2 concerts with him, and we traded back and forth, and he sent me tons of great stuff recently, and I'm actually in debt to Eric, so let's see what's in this box. I really don't know or remember. He may have shown me some of this stuff. Oh, yeah, I do remember now. He asked me if I had this, and I didn't expect to send it. I thought he just asked me if I had it. This is Watchtower Demonstration in Chaos. I love Watchtower, and this is all their demos. 1983, 1986, 1985. Jason McMaster on vocals is awesome. Of course, I don't know if most people consider them to be, well, I hear 1 or 2 things. They're either considered a progressive metal band, a prog band, or a thrash metal band. Whatever. They're really technical, very heavy metal from Texas, and I love Watchtower, and it's great to have this Demos album on vinyl, back on black. Very cool gift from Eric Dust, which I wasn't expecting. Now this one I was the one that's expecting, because he showed this, and I asked him if I could buy it from him. He wouldn't take money for it. Sabotage Fight for the Rock. What, you don't have that one? I have it on CD, I just never had it on vinyl. Yes, I know it's the weakest album in the Sabotage collection, but it's still Sabotage. It's still got a few songs that I like, and it still have to have it if you're a Sabotage fanatic like myself. If this was from like mid-80s, 86 or so. Might have been earlier than that. Nope, 86, I was right. This is, you know, Atlantic Records forcing a band to go in a direction that they weren't comfortable with, and didn't work out for them, thankfully, because they came back with a monstrous album right after that, The Hall of the Mountain King. And one more. This is music on vinyl. Kingdom Come, the very first Kingdom Come. Accused of being a Zepp clone back in the day. And indeed, these guys are really Zepp-ish Polydor records. And I didn't have this on vinyl, so very cool. Thank you very much. EJD715. I'll put a link below. And do check out his channel. Eric does at least a video a month showing his vinyl updates. And the guy just finds the best stuff. You know, jaw-dropping stuff that you just usually don't find out in the wild, and he seems to find stuff in the wild. So yeah, check out his channel, Eric Dust EJD715. Okay, this next one is also VCLT, and this one comes from Jarko, MyVinylBar. And again, I'm going to put a link below to MyVinylBar. Jarko is a metalhead, but he also shows a lot of other stuff. He's been doing a 7-inch single series recently, including showing some non-metal stuff, like even Madonna kind of stuff. So he's all over the place, you know, he likes a little bit of everything. But him and I definitely have a common interest in 7-inch singles and heavy metal, and of course Iron Maiden's one of his favorite bands, so you can't go wrong there. Knife! Let's see what's in this package. I really don't know. He just asked me if he could send me something. He said he never sent something across to the United States before, so this is, I guess this is the first package he sent out. From VCLT from MyVinylBar. Now that's what I call a note. Let's see. The mail. That's awesome. I will be keeping this forever. That's just cool. Too cool, Jarko. So I don't know what this thing is really sealed up good. So excuse me while I try and figure out how to cut this without ripping anything that's inside. Obviously, it's not a record because if it was a record, it would. Well, it could be a record. And it's just broken in 4 pieces. I don't think you would do that. Although it would be rather amusing. No, maybe there are records in here. Yes, there are records in here. Oh my gosh, and they're really in this package good. Alright, we're just going to have to do a little tearing here. Alright, jeez. Got it. So what we have in here, feels like to me, 7-inch singles. Like I said, it's one of the things him and I have in common. We both love 7-inch singles. I don't know if everybody in the vinyl community does, but I dig them. I think they're cool. They're unique usually. There's not as many of them as there are 12-inch singles. So anyhow, so let's see what I got in here. Radio 1 Rock Show themes. To a guy, the little note here says, to a guy who collects anything Deep Purple related. Yep. This 45 has not just one but 2 Purple connections. Take it off the top by Dixie Dregs, written by Steve Morse, and Belgium's Tom's Hat Trick by Whitesnake. This 45 is from 1982, UK pressing. That's very, wrong side, very, very cool. I've never even seen this before, so very excited to have this, very excited to listen to it. Yeah, so we have Whitesnake, Belgian Tom's Hat Trick, Pickin' the Blues by Grinder Switch. Grinder Switch being a fantastic southern rock band, and Take It Off the Top by Dixie Dregs. Yeah, this is awesome. Looking forward to spinning this. There's several other singles in here. Well, you know, I tell you what, Jarko, you did not have to send all this stuff, but I'm sure glad you did. I'm sure that you'll appreciate this more than me. Yeah, I love this. This is a Cheap Trick, Stop the Game. This was actually produced by George Martin of Beatles fame, and this looks like a Italian pressing from 1980. I love Cheap Trick, so this is very cool. It's got the little adapter inside of it. Very cool, and I will keep notes with these as well. I'm moving on because I'm. Oh, there's lots of singles in here. Just another curiosity piece, kind of promo UK pressing. This is Metal Hammer, the second wave of new British metal, 1987. Excuse me. Heavy Patent, Strange Ways, Chariot, and Paul Sampson's Empire on the Metal Hammer, which was a magazine, of course. So this is probably one of those ones that came with the magazine back in the day. Regardless, I mean, these things are pretty hard to find these days. So very cool. The second wave of new British metal. Another curiosity. This is Raw Cuts with Jagged Edge, No Sweat, and Dirty White Boy. And, whoops, one final single, Oh, this is cool. To a guy who collects anything Deep Purple related. This is more than Deep Purple related. This is Graham Bonnet. And I've never heard this. Graham Bonnet, Liar. Of course, Graham Bonnet sang for tons of great bands. I saw him singing with Alcatraz and Yngwie Malmsteen on guitar. He's also been with Impolitary, among others. This is really cool. This is Liar and Bad Days Gone By. Bass guitar, lead guitar, Mickey Moody. Now, Mickey Moody was from Whitesnake. Bass guitar, Gary Twigg. Keyboards, John Lord, Deep Purple. And drums, Kazi Powell. Of course, Kazi Powell played in tons of different bands. Kazi Powell played in Rainbow and Black Sabbath. Played in tons of different bands. These are very cool. Thank you very much, Jarko. Thank you. That's all I can say. Those will be appreciated forever. There's another little package in here I'm going to open up. Oh, this has got, feels like, oh, these are patches. Let's see here. What is this? Oh, these are cool. Rainbow, Difficult to Cure European 81 Tour, stitched patch. Dandy Rockin' Bubblegum card with Phil Collins, Genesis. I know I do a lot of metal, but I'm also a huge Genesis fan, and I really do like a lot of Phil Collins solo stuff too, especially Face Value. Oh, this is awesome. Deep Purple and Rock. This one might just have to go on the denim vest. That's really cool. This is some artwork by Jarko. Let's see what's in here. Oh, that's neat. This is going on the vest as well. This is a pin. This will be going on my vest, one of which is right behind me. The other which is hanging up over there. Actually, I've had 3 of them, and I've got another I'm going to be making soon. And this one is, oh, this is a keychain. This is cool. This is the ZZ Top keychain. Very cool. This will have Mustang keys hanging from it pretty soon. So there you go. That's from, those are all from Jarko. That is a big package from a very cool guy. Like I said, do check out his channel. If you've not seen Jarko's channel, you won't be disappointed. I don't miss any episodes of his show. It doesn't matter what he's showing. In the last couple episodes, he's been showing a lot of stuff that I don't even know what it is, but I still enjoy it. He's still entertaining, and he actually helps add to my want list, you know, the ever-growing want list. So there you go. This next one comes from a non-video making person. This comes from Aaron Capps, who is from Texas. He told me he was going to send something. Oh, for like, I cannot remember what he said he was going to send. Which is probably good, because now there's a surprise element that wouldn't have been there otherwise. Don't want to show his address here, so I'm just going to get that one out. That's some stiffeners right there. Let's see what we got here. Wow, this thing is really in there good. Just some heavy-duty stiffeners. Okay, I do remember what this is. I just caught a glimpse of it. This is the special edition re-release of Rat's Invasion of Your Privacy, and this is a special white vinyl edition that was exclusive to, I believe, exclusive to Hastings stores. So that is very, very cool, because you know what? I went to Hastings today looking around for the new Anthrax record. They didn't have this. Went to see if they had this. Didn't have it either. So there you go. Rat. So there. Aaron, thank you very much for that. I'm glad you gave me this. It'll fit into the collection nicely. So thank you very much. It's like Christmas today, you know? Okay. One more large package, and this is the from one of the probably best channels on YouTube. This is from Channel33RPM. Channel 33 RPM. It's got a really catchy jingle and everything. Channel 33 RPM features Frank, who shows a show every Sunday. and then some more. But
Channel 33 RPM.
Hey everyone, Frank here, Channel 33 RPM, the YouTube channel all about vinyl gear and more.
Every Sunday something new, and the guy has everything. I mean, he's a metal fan, but he doesn't just show records. He does. Let's see, what is it? He shows gear, stereo gear, music gear. He's a musician himself, so he has guitars. He shows guitars. Just a little bit of everything. He's shown static stuff for taking static off records. He's done questions where he's things I hate about record collecting, things I love about. I mean, the guy's channel is awesome. He's one of the more entertaining channels, and I'm not even saying that just because I have something here for him. It honestly is one of the most entertaining channels on YouTube. I never miss his Sunday performances, so do check out him. Of course, I will leave a link below if you're not already subscribed to Frank at Channel 33 RPM. Frank is from Canada, so this package traveled a long way to get here. And I have an idea of what's in here. Obviously, it's records, but more so than that, Frank was showing some of the stuff he shows is he actually goes into video stores and videotapes the stores, and he was showing him flipping through the racks, and he kind of stopped and looked at this one record, kept going. I'm like, dude, that record is one I've been trying to get forever. And one of those records I've been trying to get forever, I'm assuming it's probably in this bag. Scott, hope you enjoy the package. The Striker rocks. Check the credits and you'll see my name. It was a bonus for pre-ordering the CD sample. Got at the Warbringer and Enforcer Cauldron show. Very cool. Wish I could have gone to see that show. His bag, a double bag. That's because he wanted to make sure that this was not a... If it was a floating thing, it would have survived. If you don't understand that joke, then look at my last... check out my last video, which I'll put a link to. This is a sampler. Oh, this is a full metal sampler featuring a bunch of newer metal bands doing classic metal and thrash. Ex Mortis, Cauldron, Enforcer, Warbringer, Hatchet, Night Demon. I mean, this is just all the classic new bands. Avenger of Blood. Full metal track list. And this is exactly what I thought this was. This is Welcome to My Nightmare by Alice Cooper. Now, I've been wanting to get this forever. The copies on Amazon are stupid priced. Copies on eBay are even more stupid priced. And nobody has it locally. I bid on it a few times on eBay only to lose to somebody who was willing to pay more for it than I was. And apparently, I remember when he was flipping through, it was like had a discounted price on there. So I told Frank, pick it up for me, I'll send you the money and the shipping. But of course, Frank, being who he is, refused and sent it to me without anything. So that's very, very cool. Welcome to My Nightmare, the second in the storyline of Steven and Alice and all that kind of fun stuff. I really like this album. I know a lot of people didn't like it. Alice experiments with a lot of sounds on here. It's not straightforward hard rock, not straightforward heavy metal. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got a mock disco song on here. It's got cabaret kind of music on here. It's got a little bit of everything. A lot of people didn't like the I Am Made of You song because he used auto-tune on his voice, but he uses it as a very purposeful effect. And he doesn't use it on all the songs, it's just on that one song. And it was just an effect for part of the song. You know, I don't know. People just like to complain, I guess. I really like this record. Of course, I am an Alice Cooper fanatic, so I'm glad to have this as well. One that I'm super excited to have. This is the brand new Striker, Canadian new wave of traditional heavy metal. Great band. I haven't heard this yet. I'm anxious to hear it. This is gonna be. I know this is gonna be one of the albums of 2016. It's got to make the top 20 list. If it doesn't, I'd be shocked because their last album was so good. Anyhow, Striker are one of the leaders in that new wave of traditional heavy metal, in my opinion. Up there with bands like Enforcer and Ambush and Cauldron and stuff like that. Just great traditional heavy metal, a little bit of speed metal, but yeah, very, very good band. Oh, speaking of Frank, Channel 33 RPM, I'm wearing his shirt right now. What does it say? Eat, sleep, play records. Channel 33 RPM. I actually went to work today. I wear this shirt all the time. I love this shirt and actually get comments on it all the time. So anyhow, that's from Frank at Channel 33 RPM. I think that is it. But like that's all. That was a lot of stuff in a very short amount of time. Like I said, massive, gargantuan pile of music. So I just want to once again thank everybody who sent me this music. Frank at Channel33RPM, and Jarko at MyVinylBar, and Eric Dust, EJD715, Aaron Caps, and of course, where's I lost my kiss bag. And my kiss bag from Todd Mitchell. Very, very cool thing to have. Maybe I'll just put it with my records. I can't decide what I want to do with this thing. Anyhow, that's it for this edition of The Mail. God bless. Stay strong.